What's up, everybody? It's Goose. Let me go ahead and address this, even though I really don't know what to say, because I don't know what's going on. First off, let me explain this pen. I open this gate when the goats are up here, and this just becomes part of their shelter to add on to the rest of the barn. When the goats are in the back, I close this gate, and then there's a hole right there that Butterball's blocking. He's looking through it right now, thinking about going out. But that hole allows the dogs to get in, but the goats can't, and they can access the feeder in here, which I actually have the feeder on the other side because Butterball's been up here, because Butterball's been escaping out of the back pen, so he hasn't been much help as of now. So anyway, I kind of told y'all a little bit about the turkeys. I'm going to go ahead and just tell y'all all the events that happened. Maybe a month or so ago. Okay, so my flock's about gone in the back. I still have my laying chickens, but I have very few turkeys and ducks left, unfortunately. Just part of it. So I had 6 ducks, 1 male, and 5 hens. I had 6 turkeys, 2 turkey toms, males, and 4 hens. They've been free range back there. It's been working out well for 2 years. They have a good feed setup and everything that I haven't went over. Been working out well. There's a pond back there, so the ducks have water to swim in. I don't have to carry water out here because they drink that water too. It's been working out great. Jenny right here on the right. Anybody that follows the channel knows Jenny. She was born and raised on this farm. She's almost 3 years old, and I've had no problems out of her. These dogs, you got to watch them when they're young. They'll accidentally kill birds playing with them. That's usually what it is. They accidentally kill them. So Jenny has been raised with these birds and no problems for 2.5 years, and that's why I have been so confused, but now I'm even more confused. So back to losing birds. About a month ago, I went out there and my male duck was dead, my Muscovy Drake. Found him out dead behind the pond. So the ducks sleep on the edge of the pond so they can escape predators. I assume that's, I guess they're ducks. That's what they want to do. So they have the choice. They sleep on the edge of the pond, and if they get spooked, they go swim in the middle of the pond and they're safe. Because, birds don't have good eyesight at night, so that's their little safety net. Y'all two quit. Hey, we don't need this on camera. Butterball's in there trying to get frisky. Butters, no. So the Muscovy Drake was dead behind the pond. Just a little, bite out of his neck area. He hadn't been, really ate. If most of them was 8, I would think it was the dogs. So like I said, Jenny, she was back there and she's been a good dog, and I haven't had any problems out of it. But she also had her little sister back there, which is just over a year old, which I haven't had any problems out of her, but up until about 18 months, you really got to watch them. They're dumb puppies, and they'll accidentally kill a bird playing with it, which it usually happens at night, and not night. That's what I'm dealing with now. Usually happens during the day, and the bird's up and moving around, and they just think it's a toy and accidentally kill it. Don't even mean to. They're not even being vicious or nothing. They're just big and dumb. So never had any problems out of her either. She was back there with Jenny, because Jenny is my lead dog now. If you follow the channel, I lost Jenny and Ruby's mom recently. Which she was the lead dog, and she was older and nice and mature, so I didn't have to worry about losing anything when Ladybird was here. She was very good at her job, which, maturing is part of it. They're not really fully mature till they're 3 years old, and Jenny's not 3 years old, so that's where a lot of these problems are coming from, whatever they are. I'm not sure right now, unfortunately. I hate making these videos because I'm just going to tell you all my problem, and I don't have a solution. I don't know what's happening, so let me get back to it. That duck was dead. I assume Ruby did it. It wasn't chewed up or nothing. I got rid of the duck. I scolded the dogs. I got rid of the duck body, and figured it wouldn't happen again because the ducks have wings. They can fly away if there's danger. They sleep on the edge of the pond. They can go in the pond if there's danger at night. The turkeys have wings. Most of the turkeys sleep in the trees. So they can get away from danger most of the time. I just kind of let that one slide. I wasn't sure what happened. That's what sucks with a lot of this. You have to make some assumptions, and I hate to make assumptions, but you don't really have a choice when you're dealing with animals. They can't talk to you. You just gotta go and look and see what happened and figure it out the best you can. So that happened. A few weeks after that, three of the turkeys sleep on the ground. Half of them slept on the ground. The toms, it's just because they were so big they can't fly and get in the tree. I mean, they were like 40-pound birds. The hen that slept on the ground, I'm not sure why. I think it's because I had clipped their wings before, and I guess she just got used to not flying. I don't know. I clipped all their wings and they grew back in, and three of the females, they started roosting in the tree again. My red turkey hen, she just kept sleeping on the ground for some reason. Which, like I said, I clipped all their wings and they couldn't sleep in the trees for a long time, and I didn't have any problems. So three of the turkeys usually slept around the pond with the ducks. They hung out with the ducks. They all got along real well. So anyway, I go out there one day. I guess I can show y'all. I've just been showing y'all this the whole time because this is more about Jenny than anything. But I'll show y'all where the first incident happened. I got this tree laying down. Zoom in a little bit. I don't want to walk that far. My red turkey hen roosted on that tree one night for some reason. I don't know why she did, but she did. Anyway, what I found was her plucked. 90% of her feathers were gone, and she was over there. All her feathers are in this tree. Something plucked her 90% of the way, chewed her up a little bit. She was in bad shape. I walked out here, found her, thought she was dead. I mean, she was in rough shape. She wasn't moving. I was sure she was dead. I started investigating. Then she picked her head up, and I realized she wasn't dead, but she wasn't far from it. So unfortunately, I had to put that turkey down, put her out of her misery. Yeah, I don't like sharing this stuff. This is no fun. So that happened. I was ticked. I was so mad. I scolded the dogs. I really scolded them. I scolded Ruby, assuming it was her that did it, and I scolded Jenny because she let it happen. Basically, that's in my mind. I was sure Jenny didn't do it because I hadn't had any problems out of her in almost 3 years, and Ruby is only a year old and she's still a puppy, so I assumed it was her. I usually don't assume things, but I had to assume that. So at that point, I scolded her. I put her over here. Honestly, I even tried to tie the turkey around her neck, but its legs were too big, so she got it off. I'm sure plenty of y'all haven't heard of that, but that's a kind of an old-time thing, and old-timers swear by it. They say if your dog kills a chicken, tie the thing around its neck and leave it there for a few weeks and make that dog smell that and deal with that. And people say it breaks them right after that. They will never do it again. Never tried it, but I was ticked off, and I had a big dead turkey, and I didn't know what else to do, so I tried it, but she almost immediately got it off. But anyway, hey, quit it. Butterball. I told you. Yeah, so that happened. I separated Ruby. I assumed it was her. I said, well, if you're going to be killing turkeys, you're not going to be over here. And then I ended up moving Ruby to the far pen over there that I showed y'all. And she's been over there for a few weeks. Thought that would fix it. What happened next? So this has been a series of events. I went out there and found another dead turkey hen that was halfway eaten. Butterball, you need to stop. I'm making a video. Half-eaten turkey hen, and Jenny was the only one out there. So at that point, I had to assume it was her. So I got onto her, scolded her. She ran away. She came in here to get away from me, and then I locked her in here at that point. And then I shut off the hole, and I locked her in here for like 2 days. And then, I wasn't going to keep her locked in here forever. So if you can't note it, I guess you can't. She's so fluffy. She's on a leash and collar, so she can go outside and use the bathroom and walk around a little bit, but she can't go leave. She can't go kill my turkeys, was the thought behind it. I need her back here with the goats, which I got the goats up front, mowing my front yard right now, but I need her around the goats to keep coyotes chased off, but I can't. At that point, I couldn't let her run loose, thinking she was killing my turkeys. So that hen got killed. Also, it spooked one of my toms. My white tom, he ended up at my neighbor's house. They let me know. I went and caught him, brought him home. Once I got him home, I'd realized that something had ripped most of the feathers out of his back. He was chewed up pretty good, but he was getting around well, so I put him back out there. And as soon as I put him back out here, he started acting like he wanted to escape, which he's never done. I mean, they're happy out there. They got everything they could need. Next day he was gone. I guess he got out and escaped, and something probably ate him, or maybe he's living at a neighbor's house. I don't know, but he's gone. So that's 3 of the turkeys. Yep, that's 3 of the turkeys down. And then just now, today, I came out here. I did my little walk around. I do a little walk around every day. Depending on the weather, I might do a longer walk. It just depends on what's going on. Just to check on hay, look at all the animals, make sure they're healthy and doing good. Just walk the property and see what's going on. Make sure everybody's okay or gone. Did my walk around. My main turkey tom that I've had for like over 2 years, I believe. He's just gone. I found some of his feathers around the pond. But he's just gone. I mean, not, it's a good pile of feathers, but I mean, it's not like there's so many feathers he got killed there. It looks like something got him there and drug him off, which, like I say, he's like a 40-pound bird. But no body. I can't find the body. I walked around, I looked for it. Jenny was locked up like this last night. Butterball was locked to this front pen that he can't get out of. So some kind of predator killed that turkey last night for sure. I don't know. It's like I said, this is rough because I don't have only evidence I have is feathers from dead animals and half-eaten bodies. But it's not like I have video. It's not like I can ask somebody about it. I assumed it was my dogs being dumb puppies, and I punished them for it, which at this point I feel bad. Because Jenny has been very upset about being on this leash. She really doesn't go outside. She hates it. She's rather upset with me, and I guess she should be, which it's, they're in trouble because regardless, they didn't do their job. Whatever killed my birds, they shouldn't have let that happen. But also, they're young, they're inexperienced. She's getting there. She's a good dog, but Ruby's young. At a year old, Ruby's probably not much help for her. I'm sure she probably just follows her around when really a good team of these dogs, it's good to have 2 or more because you need 1 or more dog to stay with the animals to keep them safe, and then you need 1 or more of the dogs to go investigate what's going on. So it's good to have 2. 1 stays with the livestock, 1 goes and sees what's happening because coyotes are smart. Foxes are smart. They'll lure the dogs off. They'll say, "Here I am, come get me," and then they take off, and then their partner is inside the pen killing the turkey and dragging it off. So yeah, I hate this video. I've lost half my flock. I'm not going to get anything out of my turkeys this year. I actually might sell my turkey hens because it's kind of pointless. I fed them through winter. Now here I am in spring, and I'm not getting any eggs. The eggs won't be fertilized now. They're not going to hatch anything this year because turkeys don't lay many eggs. They lay early spring, and they don't lay for long. So probably not going to get any turkey eggs, and I might lose more, which these two sleep in the tree, but I'm really thinking about getting rid of them. I like having them back here, but I'm just feeding birds at this point, and they're getting killed, so it's not good for anybody. I'm definitely going to get more ducks. They do better because they can escape in the pond. I don't know how something got that drake. I don't know how something got my male duck. I don't know. But at this point, I'm going to let Jenny loose back there. I'm probably going to put Ruby back out there too, because at this point it seems like something tricked them. Seems like a predator got the best of them. They're young and inexperienced, and something fooled them. Is what it seems like now. You know, we'll never know, but that's what it seems like. And I got to have dogs out there to protect the goats, very least, and I know they are going to protect the goats. But if I'm losing birds either way, I might as well have the dogs out there. Hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up to a dead coyote or something. This is getting old. I'd probably start checking out here with my gun at nights too. I don't know. Something's beating my dogs. It sucks. I've bragged on these dogs so much, and this has never happened. Ladybird never got fooled like this. But they're young dogs, you know. These type of things are going to happen. But I'm gonna let them back loose out there, and you know, hope for the best at this point. I'm gonna keep a close eye on them. I'm gonna watch them closer than usual. Actually, while I'm talking and making this video, I'm actually probably going to move one of my security cameras out here. If it'll reach. It's pretty far, but I'm going to try it out because I got to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I don't know. This sucks. I'm going to let Jenny go and put Ruby back there. And, you know, now that all this is unfolded, I have no reason to believe that they did it. Typically, when your young dogs kill birds, you see them out in the day chasing them because it's fun, and they run, and it's a toy, and they accidentally kill it. These dogs, even when they're young and they're puppies, they're just so gentle and chill and calm. That's their demeanor. I mean, there's a threat, they get riled up, that's for sure. But I mean, how they're acting right here, right now, this is how they are around me. They're very chill dogs, even the puppies. So I'm saying that to say I am and I was real surprised to think that my dogs killed birds at night because, you know, the bird was just sitting there. They don't move. They're sleeping. It's real surprising to come to find that when I'd never seen them chase any birds and never hurt any birds. But I didn't know what else to think. It's just the way she goes. But this video, I never imagined I would have rambled this long about this. I'm going to go ahead and end it. That's what's going on. I don't know, but this is what we're doing. I'll see y'all later. Goose out. I forgot part of the story. So, I was hoping the birds would be out here, but they're all out exploring or something. I don't know where they are. My luck, they're gone for good. I hope not. I'm down to 2 female ducks. I have this one, and then oh, there's a turkey in the background. Y'all can't see her. Maybe the other duck's over there. I have this duck. There's one of my turkey hens. Don't know where the other one is. I was hoping my other duck be over here. I have another female duck. She just hatched 5 or 6 ducklings, so hopefully she'll have some females. Hopefully they make it. So I'm down to 2 turkeys and 2 ducks and then a few ducklings. What I forgot to tell y'all is the night that my white turkey tom disappeared, two of my duck hens disappeared too, which they had wings, and there was not a trace of them, not a feather, nothing. I kind of think they got spooked and they flew off and went and found greener pasture, I guess you could say, safer pasture. Which I don't know, something could have took them without a trace too. But there was, something was spooking them, and also they no longer had a male, so that could cause them to leave. So I don't usually worry about my birds flying off because they got unlimited food, they got a pond, they got protection for the most part, and they always have a mate. There's always male and female out here, so they got everything they need to be happy. Yeah, I just want to tell y'all that too, because I completely forgot. There's too much to tell y'all and explain. 2 of my ducks disappeared without trace. Not really sure. I think they flew off, but I don't know. All I know is they had their wings and they're gone now. But hopefully this gets better soon. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.